So everyone loves a great birthday party, especially my little daughter. Several years ago, swimming pool party. She's in the deep end with her best friend. They're swimming, having a great time, and I turn away for a moment. I mean, just a moment. And I'm talking to some friends, and then I look back to the deep end where she was moments ago swimming with her friend McLean, and they're both gone. And here I'm thinking, they're swimming underwater, they're great swimmers, and I'm sure it was just a moment, but it felt like an eternity. Neither of them came back to the top, and realizing there was trouble in the water, into the water I go. And with all my might, I swim down and I grab little McLean and little Bailey, and I bring them both up to the top, and we get them to the side, and other fathers are now in the water, and moms are running over, and the excitement of the water and the day quickly just went silent, and all eyes are on Bailey and McLean and our race to get breath into them, and we're popping their backs, and eventually the water comes up from both of them, and they take those breaths, and we obviously take a sigh of relief. We get home, and she gets dried off and hops into bed, and she says, "Daddy, hop into bed with me." And with all that I have, there I am, just my arm wrapped around her, just so thankful, just praising God she's still drawing breath. And that's when she said something I was not expecting. She said, "Daddy, I know today you weren't going to let me drown." And I said, "What, baby? What do you mean by that?" She said, "Daddy, you weren't going to let me drown because I know how much you love me." I thought about that a lot, and though I strive to be the great dad, even on my best days, I know that I feel miserably. Of course, with all of my might, I can't guarantee safety for little Bailey every day. But what I do take from that is, man, what a great picture of God's love for us, and of really what He desires for us, that we see Him as my little Bailey sees me, that He is that one that we can trust with it all, that we look to Him and know that He's got it, that there is a place of peace and of safety and of refuge. I think of Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. What a great verse that says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Don't lean on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your paths." The first part of that is really the critical part of that passage. Yeah, we get the paths directed, and good things flow from that, but that begins with the word trust. That just as little Bailey trusted me that day in the water, that in the waters of life, so to speak, that God is one in whom we can place all trust. It's so good. It's so rich. And what a lesson it was for me to really capture a bigger picture of what trust is all about. That when we do find ourselves in moment of challenge, whether it be underwater in a swimming pool or just in life, that God can be trusted with it all.